So today we have a story about artificial intelligence taking over the much reputed publication Sports Illustrated. AI, as we all know, could replace humans in many of the technical and creative fields as well. They are already being used to write so many scripts and other stuff, replacing writers, artists, and even engineers in some departments. It is scary to see this happening in real time. And today we have a story about how some of the articles in Sports Illustrated might have been written by AI. It's good that we can at least identify the stuff being written by AI. We can at least detect them for now. So hit that subscribe button because I can tell you that there is no AI involved in my reporting of the news. Now let's get back to the video. So Sports Illustrated is an American sports magazine first published in August 1954. It was the first magazine with circulation over 1 million to win the National Magazine Award for General Excellence. They are the latest among many to get caught in publication of what seems to be AI-generated content. I'm saying the latest here because lately there is a lot of news coming out that publications are using AI to report and write the news for these companies. According to reports by Futurism, which is a media company based in New York, Sports Illustrated published articles that were attributed to AI-generated authors. I did fear that the media company or the magazine department would be the first ones to fall victim to the rise of AI. Many told me that the writers would be the first one that would face AI's wrath. But seeing how dull and boring stories ChatGPT puts out, I doubt that AI is close enough to take away creative jobs. But the magazine department does not really need creative writing. They need to write whatever the facts are in a meaningful paragraph. They don't need to be funny for a report of an interview with a famous sports person. They just have to rewrite the whole conversation in a meaningful way that everyone could understand. So it is the best case scenario for such an AI. The authors that Futurism reported to be AI generated are Drew Ortiz and Sora Tanaka. They did some digging and found out that the associated headshots of the author, Drew and Sora, were for sale on an AI-generated image website. Ouch. They got caught red-handed, it seems. I mean, at least use images which would be hard to find on the internet, Sports Illustrated. Some person who was involved in the creation of these AI-generated fake headshots told Futurism that there were a lot more of these fake writers. A spokesperson from the Arena Group, which publishes for Sports Illustrated, says that the stories themselves that are being published are not AI generated. Now the funny part is, after Futurism reached out to the Arena Group, magically these fake writers disappeared. How convenient, right? Now if we look at the article, the byline reads, "This content is created by a third party. The Sports Illustrated editorial staff are not involved in the creation of this content." At least now they are reporting that the content is AI generated. But does this break the trust of the people? Let me know. Do you care if AI wrote an article? Personally, I do care because if AI is writing the article, it takes away the accountability from the publication and the reporters. And I don't think AI can replicate the human touch in the articles just yet. I don't know. Maybe all the articles I read are AI generated and I was the one who was being a fool all along. As long as the publication or the media outlet discloses the information that the content is AI generated, it's fine, I guess. That's just what I think. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks this way. Who knows? Let me know in the comments down below. Moving on, there were similar reports that articles published in Reviewed also used this AI generated content, and they too denied the allegation that the content was generated by AI. Now both these companies that I mentioned are linked to the same company, the one behind the strange article generated by AI, and that is Advon Commerce. If we look into their LinkedIn page, you can see that they describe themselves as a company that offers ML/AI solutions for e-commerce. Both of these companies in question here use the services of Advon. Gannett, which is the publisher of Reviewed, said that they partnered with the ASR Group Holdings, which is another name that Advon Commerce uses. The connection to Sports Illustrated was found out by Futurism in a little complicated way. The author page in their website for the AI writer Sora Tanaka has the email tagreviewteam@gmail.com listed in there. This email appears to be listed in many of the websites owned by the Arena Group along with the writers. Futurism did a search on LinkedIn and found that some of these people were actually real and had a page there. But all of them had one thing in common. Can you guess what it is? All of them worked for Advon Commerce. I mean, they did a really good job in finding them. When I read about the work Futurism did, I was impressed. I mean, it is what every media company should do. But the amount of news we get today with little to no research is baffling. Being the first one to the news is important for media outlets, but they should at least say that this is what we found so far, or this is the initial investigation we did. They just give out their judgment with the tiniest of investigation they do, and people believe them. For now, there is no word from Advon Commerce. They are staying dead silent on this matter. But a spokesperson from the Arena Group, however, spoke on this matter after the allegations of AI writing for them began to circulate. They confirmed that the company was working with Advon for the articles. But after the allegations were raised, their partnership was in the midst of a review. They also say that Advon writers used pen names, which is, if you don't know, is kind of like a fake name you use so that you remain anonymous. But in the field of reporting, being accountable is important and having a pen name is not a good idea. The spokesperson said that they do not condone the usage of pen names for their articles and are removing all content while their investigation on this matter continues. This is very common for any company. They can quickly remove the articles in the hope that the news dies out, and also blame a different company if the news blows up. Again, according to the spokesperson, Advon did say that all the articles and writing they provide is done by humans. They do not use any AI for their writings. I don't know what to believe here. What I personally think here is that these companies will now cut their ties with Advon, saying that they were using AIs in their articles, and we didn't know about it until everyone else was reporting it. My bad, GG, go next, and then move on with their lives. These kind of things generally seem to happen because there was no loss of property or damage that was done. It is also not illegal to use AI, so it will die down soon, unless they try to double down on the AI stories. But that's just how I feel. I am not an expert, so don't take my word for it. Anyway, that was the story of how AI is taking over the media industry. AI, a scary takeover that everyone saw coming, but no one could stop it. I would love to know what you guys think about this one. Do you think that these companies actually knew about Advon using AI? Or do you even care if an article is written by AI or not? As I have said before, I do prefer humans giving me the news with the correct facts. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, hit the like and subscribe button as it helps me out a lot. Also, if you want, you can watch some of my other videos as well. See you in the next one.